Our July 28, 2025 meeting is now called to order. We're going to have invocation by yours truly, and then Councilman Nielsen is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Asking everybody will stand for our prayer and pledge. Let us pray. Gracious God, our Father, we thank you for this day. Lord God, we give you glory for what we have been allowed to do, and one of those things is to assemble here to make some sound decisions on behalf of a great Louisiana city. Lord God, our prayer also needs to include a blessing for students who are going back to school. We pray that they'll be focused. Pray that they'll be determined as ever before, that they would know how serious their education is and that they would take it very seriously. And I pray, God, that they'll be able to make decisions when it comes to peer pressure. They'll make those right decisions, conflict resolution, all of those things. We thank you for keeping and guiding them, not only the students, but everybody in the school system, teachers, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, aides, everybody a part of the system. We just thank you for that, and continue to look down upon our city. Keep us in all of the events we've got going on in the future. Pray and hope that they go well. We ask these blessings in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Councilman Nielsen, for leading us in the pledge. Next item on the agenda is the reading and approval of minutes from our July 14th, 2025 meeting.
May I make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the minutes of July 14th, and that the minutes be adopted as recorded, if no corrections.
Second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Any comment about this particular motion? All right, seeing none, Mrs. Hamilton, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nielsen,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
All right, that motion passes or carries. Before we move on to Employee of the Month, special recognition, special guests, and these other agenda items, just want to ask you silence your cell phones. Just remember, we encourage public participation. If we have an agenda item and multiple speakers, again, we would ask that there would be maybe one speaker on that. We do have a timer if we have to use it, a 3-minute timer, and we just want to make sure everything is done decently and in order. All right, we want to recognize our Employee of the Month. He's out of Ed's department, and the particular area will be the garage, and we just always like to recognize our Employee of the Month at one of our meetings, that first meeting of the month, really the second meeting of the month, I should say. But Ed, there's some things you'd like to say about Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, sure. He hasn't been with the city a real long time, less than 2 years, and his background is more on the body shop repair type, which brings a different dimension to the garage instead of just a pure mechanic. So we've been able to utilize him a lot along those lines, but he's always eager to work, eager to help. He doesn't shy away from anything. Anytime you need help, ask him and he'll be more than happy to help. And he's fits in good with the co-workers at the garage, and they all have a good working relationship, and we're happy to have him.
All right, look, and we've got Mr. Morgan. We've made the social media post, so I always encourage everybody to take a look at that because we ask some unique questions about them, their favorite car, favorite food, all of that. So for me, it's always kind of interesting to read some of that. But certainly, Ed, let Mr. Morgan know we really appreciate his hard work and dedication to the city. All righty. We want to recognize, on the next thing on the agenda, we want to recognize a team that plays during the summer primarily, because I know I see some of them, see several familiar faces from Natchitoches Central, St. Mary's, and things like that. But during the summer, they kind of combine and play, I guess we call it AAU basketball. Their coach, I should say, can I say coach? Pink need to kind of or some representative of the team, kind of just share with us how the summer went. We know that they were undefeated, which that's kind of easy to understand and a great accomplishment, but is there a particular spokesperson?
Yeah, we'll let the captain of the team.
Oh, captain of the team, okay. Come on, Mr. Captain.
Come up to the
Yeah, we'll
podium.
get you, the microphone right there. And Captain, we'll get you to state your first and last name. And then state your first and last name, please, sir, and then get into whatever remarks you want to say.
Harold Remo. First, I'd like to thank God. Nobody do what I got. Then I'd like to thank all our supporters and fans. We like a family. You know, everybody close to each other, love each other. Then teammates. We can't do it without each other. We try to work as hard as we can to make it to the next level. And our coach, he hard on us, but he just want to see us make it.
Great.
Yeah.
Look, what was the record this summer? I heard you had a really good record. What was the number?
29-0.
29-0. And I understand, I know y'all played a lot in Texas, but did you go somewhere else besides Texas, Louisiana? I went to
Tulsa.
Oklahoma. I heard somebody say
Tulsa,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Alabama.
Alabama as well. Okay.
Traveling, but okay, great.
So y'all travel. So look, we just wanted to bring y'all on. I understand that there are other teams as well, but we did see the undefeated record, and we certainly wanted to recognize you all, and there'll be some others we bring recognition to as well. So you all are called Natural Talent, right? All right, awesome,
Talent,
awesome.
okay.
And so we just have a plaque that we want to present to the team. The city of Natchitoches recognizes Natural Talent basketball team as the 2025 Super 64, is that right? National champions. All right, and on this day, the 28th day of July, 2025. So again, man, you spoke well for your team, you know? You spoke well, confidently, and did a good job doing that. So we could have the team come forward. We just want to get a picture and hand this plaque over. And they've got, bring those trophies up too. They've got the trophies with them.
Oh, nice trophies. Nice, real nice. Are the coaches here? Coaches are here?
Yeah, we'll face that way. We might have to do
16.
Well, it's a gentleman with a trophy in the bag.
Okay.
You want to display all the trophies?
Yeah.
One, two, three.
I think Eddie Harrington just said he'll play one of y'all one-on-one.
Let's go. Oh, my legs hurt. Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Thank y'all again.
I wish.
All right, that's always great, cool. See, we've got Mr. Paul Lord next, but I don't see Mr. Paul Lord. So we'll go ahead and move on to our other agenda items, and if Mr. Paul comes, if council that's okay with you, we'll just bring him at the time if he happens to come, okay? All right, we've got one ordinance that's final, one for introduction, and two resolutions, and asking you to amend the agenda to get that other one in. But Councilwoman Lloyd Smith.
Thank you, Mayor. This is ordinance number 026 of 2025, an ordinance authorizing the mayor of the city of Natchitoches to award the bid for one 2,500 kVA three-phase mount transformer, which is bid number 0677. And this bid, this was introduced on July the introduced on July the 14th and published in the Natchitoches Times on July the 19th. And this is for final, and I move for adoption of ordinance number 026. It's been already read. So I move for adoption of 026.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. I think Tim shared some pictures with us on our last meeting. So this is associated with the Louisiana School, is that right? Is this the one? No? It's not.
No, this is just a spare.
We used one at the Louisiana
Yes.
School is what it was. Okay, gotcha. This is to have on hand
Yes.
with us. All right. Any comments about this?
I just want to state, Mayor, too, that the lowest bid was Arkansas Electric Cooperative in the amount of $77,670. That was the lowest bidder.
All right, I appreciate you for stating that. Any additional comment? All right, seeing none, Mrs. Hamilton, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nielsen,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. All right, we've got one ordinance for introduction, and it's read by Councilman Harrington.
This is ordinance 27 of 2025, an ordinance authorizing the mayor of the city of Natchitoches to award the bid for equipment replacement sludge thickener number 1, City of Natchitoches wastewater treatment plant. This bid was advertised in Natchitoches Times on June 12th, June 19th, and July 3rd, 2025. And one bid proposal was received and opened as follows: McInnes Brother Construction in Minden, Louisiana, for $987,000 even. This is for introduction only.
All right, we do have an engineer here. You'd like to say something on this, sir?
Good afternoon. I'm Norman Nassif.
Yes, sir. Good
It's
to
the
see you, Norm.
same contractor that got our last project. Prices are still going up, and everybody's busy, so it'll probably be about a year on the contract for this one also,
About a year before what happens?
before they can manufacture it.
Okay.
They're that busy.
Wow.
And it wasn't just them. We looked at other alternatives. It's just universal across the board. I don't know what's going on. The prices are still going up.
Wow.
So better now than later, I reckon. Do I have any questions?
No, nothing we can do about that.
Sure isn't.
Yeah, I saw the numbers, about $1 million, huh?
Yes, sir. We
Tim, you
should
got-
get a good project out of it. They did a very good job on the last one.
Okay.
So we should get a good, smooth project out of it. Fingers crossed.
All right, thank you, Mr. Norman.
Yes, sir.
Tim, you got any comment?
No, you can see in that picture right there that the whole center structure of the one that's in place right now, it twisted off in September of last year, just about a month and a half before our other one came online. So this one's completely down. We're not able to use it. We have a redundant system out there. We have one, we use both thickeners. We are built to use both thickeners. Just like the water plant, we're supposed to be able to take one offline and still be able to function fully. And right now, we don't have anything to take the place of the one that's in service now, if something was to happen. So this project really needs to take place.
Has not having it had any impact on the water itself?
No, this discharges out to Red River once it is treated, but it hasn't had, the effect that you see is the amount of, the cost of sludge removal. The way that we've been using it is we'll fill one thickener up, let it age, let the sludge age. It has to be at a certain age to be able to press, get the water out of it. And without the other one, we're unable to let it age. So it has a lot of water to it. So the trucks can't haul as much out at the same time. So you have more truck hauling, which costs. And then it's a lot wetter whenever it leaves.
Yep.
Tim, does it impact our grading in any way?
No, but we were cited by DEQ for not having our redundant system.
Even though we couldn't get the equipment, we were cited. All right. It's not our
Right.
fault. Okay.
Yeah, we're supposed to have redundancy. We don't have the redundancy, so DEQ wrote us up on it.
Okay. So I think I heard, we're like a year out from getting this equipment, is what I think I heard you say?
And Norman,
Yes, ma'am. To manufacture, it's the same thing that happened in the first one also.
right,
The
the first one took a good year to get the completion, because it took forever to get the equipment.
The reason, they're not, DEQ's not looking to hurt you. They have to write you up. It's their job. It's just in their laws. Most everything at the sewer plant, at the water plant, even a sewer pump station, you have to have redundancy in case something breaks. But they understand the situation. They're not out to harm you. They're just, for lack of better words, they're putting it on paper to say, okay, we know where you're at. Just take care of it and don't look. Because in the past, a lot of times they write people up and they just wouldn't do anything if they did not follow through.
Okay.
There's nothing unnormal about this one than the one we just did. What Tim and I were talking about, it's just really ironic. The existing equipment was in operation for like 30 years, which really was past its design life. It's just really coincidental that both of these pieces of equipment, which were twins, break within a year of each other.
Yeah.
And we babied this one along for 11 months,
Yeah.
knowing that they were bound to do this.
But like I said, it's just part of the environmental laws. You have to have redundancy in just about anything. So that's when he mentioned that, that's all it is. They're just saying, okay, we see it, we note it, take care of it. You know, don't tell me you're going to take care of it and don't take,
And
you know,
don't
and then not do it.
Okay.
How long typically, we do this project here, how long do we have typically, and I don't know, maybe I'm not thinking about this right, before we have a major maintenance issue? I'm guessing, how long does this project give us before we have to address it again, I guess, really?
Oh, with,
Well, the original
Mayor, I
were,
would say, honestly, 20, 30 years.
the original were 31 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those weren't expected to last this long. And you have to keep in mind, that was, 30 years ago? And look, the technology we have today, particularly with regards to how they manufacture things, more precise.
Right.
And you do have a good contractor. They were very conscientious. As I mentioned, when we finished that last project, they didn't try to gouge us. So I would say, I'm like Tim, I'd say another 30 years. 20 on the minimum, 30 realistically.
Well, especially since the original was made of a lot of carbon steel.
Yep.
Everything now is stainless steel. So the longevity is
We're
much more.
used to be you would pay, you look at the material technology like Tim is saying, back then it was carbon steel. Then they started playing around with fiberglass. When they first came out with fiberglass, there was a lot of degradation due to the sunlight. They've cured that. When we originally did the first one, we looked at possibly going to fiberglass because fiberglass is a cheaper alternative to upgrade carbon. It's no longer that way. Stainless steel is the same cost as fiberglass now. So we're getting a very good, in my opinion, we're getting the top of the line for not a very much more relative to a better product than what we had in before.
Yeah, $1 million price tag, but you're getting it for 30 plus
30
years.
years, in 30 years, it'll probably be $2 million.
Right, yeah, and you got to get it done. So
I hate to say that.
you got
I
to
know
get it
it sound
fixed
good,
or have the redundancy. Any other questions for Mr. Norman? All righty. Thank you. Any other comments or questions in general? Council, you good? All right, Mrs. Hamilton, roll call vote. Wait, as an introduction, I'm sorry. All right, introduction, sorry about that. So we do have a resolutions on the agenda. Next one, we'll ask you to, if you be willing to amend the agenda, but this first one is read by Councilman Nielsen.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution number 62 of 2025, a resolution authorizing the mayor of the city of Natchitoches, Louisiana, to enter into a cooperative endeavor agreement with Fauna Friends of All United for Natchitoches Animals to support the cost to provide and promote humane treatment for homeless and neglected animals in need, whereas the city of Natchitoches is a municipality located in the state of Louisiana, Parish of Natchitoches, governed under a home rule charter and a code of ordinances adopted by ordinance number 5 of 1977. And whereas further, the city of Natchitoches is specifically authorized under Section 1.06 of the Charter of the City of Natchitoches to provide for the general welfare, safety, health, peace, and good order of the city, and further authorized under Section 1.07 of the Charter of the City of Natchitoches to enter into joint service agreements or cooperative efforts with other government agencies, and whereas further, the Friends All United for Natchitoches Animals is an all-volunteer 501c3 animal rescue based in Natchitoches, Louisiana, whereas further, the city desires to support local efforts to provide and promote humane treatment for homeless and neglected animals in need by providing financial assistance for services rendered by fauna, and whereas further, the city of Natchitoches shall pay to the Order of Fauna an annual payment of $7,500 to support the cost of services provided by fauna, whereas further, the City Council of the City of Natchitoches desires to approve the attached cooperative endeavor agreement and further desires to authorize the mayor, Ronnie Williams Jr., to execute same on behalf of the City of Natchitoches, Louisiana, and be it further resolved that the mayor, Ronnie Williams Jr., is hereby authorized to execute the cooperative endeavor agreement between the City of Natchitoches and fauna. And I move to adopt resolution number 62 of 2025.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. We've had a representative from fauna here before. I'm not sure if somebody's prepared to say something here now. We pretty much know what happens. These funds will be used to spay and neuter animals to kind of mitigate population increase of animals. It helps the situation out, in terms of adoption, and it all kind of goes together. But anybody wants to say something? Or needs to say something?
Pearl, would you like to go? Okay.
All right, we just wanted to give an opportunity.
Okay.
Hey, state your first and last name, please.
I'm Leah Forsyth, the Vice President of Fauna. I just want to clarify, and I think everybody knows this, but the funds specifically will be used for community spay-neuter, not for the animals that we are specifically taking care of. So it will be for us to assist with people getting their own animals spayed and neutered, which will then help to control the entire population, which will help the city and fauna be able to have less animals in need. So it's not for the animals that we are specifically bringing in that we find or that are brought to us, it's for the community. So I just wanted to make sure that
No, it's a
everybody.
good point to make. Good
Yeah.
point. Yep.
So,
Okay,
Great.
any questions for Forsyth, you said?
yes,
Okay.
Forsyth.
All right, we're good.
Thanks.
All right, thank you for being here. Did great. Any other comments or questions here about this resolution?
I think it's great. I just want to say, I saw in the news somewhere where a lot of people are in need of having these animals and that can't afford it. So I think it's great that you all are doing this. It's going to help a lot of people who can't afford to have their animals spayed and neutered. So many people are giving away their animals because they cannot afford to take care of them. So I think this is great what you all are doing.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Shirley Walker. I'm not with Fauna, but I support Fauna every way I can. And I found out today that since April 1st, Fauna has had 118 applications from the citizens of Natchitoches for spay-neuter procedures. So we're ready to go to work.
Wow. Okay.
Well, look, we certainly appreciate the work that you all do. All right.
You're right, we do, Mayor.
Please keep us abreast of how many vouchers you go through.
And it's an all-volunteer. I think we said that. We always emphasize that.
Volunteer.
All-volunteer organization.
You're doing an awesome job.
Yep.
How much it cost to actually get spaded if without the voucher? How much is the cost actually?
How much is it the cost of spade or neuter?
Okay, you're going to be sorry to ask this question. No, seriously, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. And I, again, am not with Fauna, so these three people, please jump in and tell me if I say something wrong. But this is how that program works. You know, a vet will charge what he charges. You know, it could be $250. It basically depends on the size of the animal, whether it's male or female, and whether it's a cat or a dog. Those are all varying expenses. Fauna has a voucher program, and the vouchers range between $80 and $100. And you go online, and there is a set of criteria. It's really for people who need help, who need financial help in spaying and neutering. So you go online and apply, and you're granted the voucher. You have a couple of choices. You can take the voucher to a vet, and they spay or neuter the pet. You pay what it costs. You give them the voucher. Let's say you have a $100 voucher. They deduct $100. They bill Fauna. They send that voucher to Fauna, and Fauna pays $100. The second option is there is a low-cost spay-neuter clinic in Shreveport, Robinson's Rescue, and in Alexandria, Magnolia Spay-Neuter. You can take your animal there, and probably that will cover, your voucher will cover the cost of that procedure. The problem is that often people who can't afford to have their pet spayed or neutered have some problems traveling to Shreveport or Alexandria to have that done. So Fauna tries to get volunteers to transport the animals back and forth. The third option, and it's the home run, is that 4 times a year, Fauna sponsors a mobile spay-neuter clinic in Natchitoches. The city of Natchitoches hosts it, and that they let us use John Below Center.
Right.
Yeah. And Magnolia Spay-Neuter comes here, and you make an appointment and take your animal to Magnolia Spay-Neuter, and you can get it spayed and neutered, and the voucher, more often than not, will cover the cost of that procedure.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Is
Ms.
that right?
Shirley.
Or- Okay.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
I always want to know.
All right, any other comments or questions?
She did a good job.
All right, good. Seeing none, Mrs. Hamilton, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nielsen,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. All right, now I ask for a motion to amend the agenda to add this resolution. It's something I thought I initially could just do, but based on our code of ordinances, we need council approval to do it. So that's why we're having an amended agenda here.
Mayor, I make a motion that we amend the agenda to add resolution number 063.
I second.
Motion made and seconded. Our personal handbook states that we need to have a grievance committee and says how it needs to be composed. So that is any question about that? That's just a motion to add to the agenda? Any comment or question? All right, seeing none, Mrs. Hamilton, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nielsen,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. We've got it on the agenda. Now it's Councilwoman Washington. Eli.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution number 063 of 2025, a resolution appointing the members to the grievance committee for the city of Natchitoches. Whereas the mayor of the city of Natchitoches has submitted the following names for appointment to the Natchitoches grievance committee to what? Gina Sirens, Dana Williams, Charles Hall, John Dunn, Joe Hamilton, whereas the further section of 2-32 of the City of Natchitoches Code Ordinance provides the members of the committee shall serve as the pledge of the mayor with
Confirmation.
I know confidential of the Natchitoches City Council. Now therefore be resolved by the City Council of the City of Natchitoches that hereby acknowledge to appoint of the above individual of the grievance committee and hereby approve and contents of the same. And I move to adopt resolution number 063 of 2025.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Like stated, it has those individuals there. What the Code of Ordinances make clear is that you need to have 2 city employees, no more than that, than 3 individuals who reside in the city. Doesn't specify what type of experience or expertise, but, just, you can think of just 3 well-meaning, law-abiding, competent residents. And so that's what we've got here. I think I shared with you, council, kind of a little bit of a background on each of these individuals. But yeah, we should have had one. Not something I've realized, but until recently, we should have had one.
Yeah, it should have been in place a long time ago. A long time ago.
Any other comment or question about this? All right. Seeing none, Mrs. Hamilton, roll call vote.
Eli,
Yes.
Nielsen,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Harrington.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries. We've got our special guest here, so we're going to ask Mr. Paul Lord to come to the podium. You know how it goes. State your first and last name, and then get into your presentation.
Okay, my name is Paul Lohr. I'm with the Cane River Queen, and this is my business manager, Jennifer Franklin. Now, we was here 2 weeks ago. We kind of like a Trump, one big beautiful bill, you know, we got it all in one deal, but it's together but separate, if that makes sense, because we found out just recently, okay, we want to add another boat to the Cane River Queen thing here. And we also want to try to get the little building down there to put kayaks and paddle boats. But we found out through our insurance, we're going to have a separate LLC for that, for our insurance company to protect Paul's party boats with Cane River Queen. So that may be a little bit more involved there, but he's got some pictures he's going to put up here of our new boat. And the purpose of the new boat is it's a third of the size of the Queen. And it's under what they call the six-pack rule. So it means you don't have to have a full crew. So we can be down there during the day. Well, she don't have to pay a babysitter or daycare. I can hang out down there during the day and during the week in the slow time, and folks walk up all the time and want to go for a ride. And we can take 2, 4, 6 people or whatever, and then we can use it for some special stuff too. And like I say, these pictures is coming up. The boat's almost complete. It's going to need, we've still got to put the cover on it. And I'm sorry I didn't get here. There we go. We still got to put the cover on it, and it'll be all in the shade. And like I say, it's 30 foot long and 8 foot wide, so it's a third of the size of the Queen. So it don't have to have special docking or anything. We can just pull it right up to the existing docks down there. And it's a side paddle wheel, and it has 2 engines in case one breaks down, just like the Queen, we can get back. Nobody has to get out and push. So that's a main deal there. We don't want to be stranded out there with paying customers. But that's pretty much all I got to say about that one is, there's the side paddle wheels, and it's a true paddle wheel boat. Okay, this is the pedal boats that we want to put down. Where Cane River Pedal and Paddle was, and we're going to use that style of pedal boats and then some kayaks and possibly a couple of paddle boards. And then we went to the health department today and found out what we need to do to put snow cones and stuff in there too. We want to have that and soda pops and water. But I've had a lot of requests where people come to me and they like those style pedal boats because you can coming off the street with your regular everyday clothes on and don't have to have a swimming suit. Otherwise you getting a kayak or a pedal boat or a paddle board, you have to have a swimsuit or you get your clothes wet. And that's actually 2 seats up front pedaling, and it's got 2 seats in the back for children. And unlike what they were doing before, they charge per person to ride the boat, but the boat is a price on the boat, and Jennifer has the prices on that. And I was told, I don't like doing this here, but I was asked 2 times by 2 different people that's in this room, and I don't like doing stuff and talking about it because it's in vain. But I was asked to tell y'all what we do for the community, okay? And we've been doing this since I've got here, and I will continue to do it. If y'all run me out and tell me to go right now, I'm just going to continue to do it. But we do a lot of charity work for Council on Aging. We do every time they ask, at least twice a year or whatever, we do a full 100% paid for cruise for those folks. And we do ARC. And then we do Cane River Children's Services. We do lots of cruises for those. We just done one the other day. And then Goodwill Foster Youth Group. And we sponsor the Sports Hall of Fame. museum, we do 2 cruises. We just done that for the last Sports Hall of Fame inductees. We do 2 cruises for those folks, and I had very famous people on there that I didn't even know who they were. And people say, "You had who on there?" I don't know. If it don't have a motor on it, then that's not sports to me. But anyway, and then we also do discounted rates for the university over here, and also St. Mary's School, and we sponsor Jazz Fest, and let's say Louisiana Sport. I done said that. Okay, and many others. Anybody that comes to us with a charity thing like that, I actually tell people that we want to do at least one a month. But a lot of times I don't have people come to us. So if y'all know anybody that we can help like that, we're more than proud to do it. I'm just, like I say, I feel like it's in vain. That's why I didn't say anything before, because you do something, you're not supposed to talk about it. But I was asked to say that, or I would have never mentioned it. But you got anything you want to say? Okay. Well, back to like I say, we're going to have to do a different LLC for the little building and the pedal boats through the insurance company, because that puts too much. If we put it under Paul's Party Boats and somebody went out and got hurt on one of these small ones, then they're going to come back to the big company, and the insurance company don't want us to do it that way. So, and like I say, it's together but separate, if that makes any sense. And we want to share the building, and like put the small boat down there, and then Jennifer will be there doing snow cones and renting pedal boats and stuff. So if there's any questions, anybody have any questions on anything?
You made that boat yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Well, this second one, what I done, I got pictures of it. I basically took a normal pontoon boat, and I see how it's pointed on the front. I took the third pontoon and pulled it forward so I could get it pointed, and then we put the sheet metal on it to make it, shape it like that. And I also built the queen down there, and it is 100% U.S. Coast Guard approved and inspected, but this one don't have to be because it's only a 6-pack boat.
Okay.
But I got it in my shop right now. If anybody wants to come look at it, I think we gave everybody a card the other day, and it's a very nice looking boat and clean, and we've already tested it and weight tested it and all of that. But under the 6-pack rule, you do not have to have it inspected by the Coast Guard. But like the queen, we have to have it inspected every year, and it comes out of the water every 5 for a dry dock. But that's what makes this one more affordable, is we don't have to have a crew, Jennifer or myself, either one, because she also has a 100-ton master's captain's license, as I do. So either one of us can use the boat, to fill in. So like during the week, like today, we had a call. I was out in the shop working, and got a couple of people that wanted to go for a ride, but we couldn't do it but I like to sit down on the riverfront in my car and watch my tablet and in the air conditioner, and if somebody walks up, we'll take them for a ride. There's been many times I do that with the queen, but I have to have, if she's available, or I got another first mate, because she acts as the first mate or relief captain or whatever, and there's been many times she takes the queen out by herself with a first mate, somebody else. So that's why we can kind of need that one in the business, because we can offer more to people. And it's a lot more affordable to run that one than running that big boat for 2 or 3 people.
So, Mr. Paul, I saw your operation. Are you operating now 7 days a week, or is this going to be?
We don't run 7 days. We don't work Monday and Tuesdays. But we will work any day if somebody calls us. We do a lot of that. Like in the morning time, we do school groups and stuff any day of the week if they call in and make an appointment. But we got our online booking open for certain hours.
Okay.
But yeah, I work Mondays, 7 days a week. Well, we got school groups and private parties, and we just done a family reunion on Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. So yes, we're available anytime. But
Okay, thank you.
all right, thank y'all.
Looks good, Mr. Paul. All righty. We've got our next city council meeting is going to be on August 11th. Regroup, we encourage that. Go Natchitoches app, download both of those. All right. Got a few announcements we'll share. A lot of these we pulled from the Go Natchitoches app. Got him, Steve? Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Oh, this is that, registration, school board. They're doing a really good job on growing, mastery and all that good stuff. So school year's here, so excited about it. All right. Natchitoches Parish football coaches discuss 2025 season. So this is the fifth quarter. Okay, interesting. So they've got Northwestern State coach, they've got Lakeview coach, they've got Natchitoches Central coach, St. Mary's coach. So that's good. That's happening this Saturday at from 12 to 1. So free and open to the public at the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. I don't know if this is the first time they're doing it, but I think it's a cool idea. All right, we want our team to be successful. Y'all, this has been going on for a while, and we have several people who do, or organizations, I should say, that have some back-to-school initiative, and I think it's all worthwhile, well-meaning. It's with a good spirit, and I think certainly needed. But this one is happening, getting them ready. You got Slider Barber, KK Creations and Friends, but this is going to be at the Ben D. Johnson Educational Center. Free haircuts, school supplies while they have them, health exams, so really good thing. Other information, music, and inflatables. So that's taking place this coming Sunday from 2 to 5:30, okay? All right, the I Tried, this is in its, I believe, the third year, I want to say. But this is going to be at the Riverside Reserve, and just recognizing individuals from the community, the generosity of the donors, long-standing community partners. So it's a really good event, new event, relatively speaking, but still a pretty good event. So get your tickets, and it's all going for a really good cause to support that work that takes place at the Ben D. Johnson Educational Center. All right, look, we have a lot of weekends. We've got something going on. So we finished June 3 weekends in a row. You had the Zydeco Food Truck Festival the past Saturday, and so this one is coming up at the end of August. The Cane River. This is 26 years they've been doing it. Zydeco Festival. I think the headliner on that Saturday is going to be Lil Nate and his group. But so many other things happening. The polka run Saturday morning. They've got a ride. What kind of ride is that? I was thinking about that earlier, but they've got a ride that takes place. They even got something on Friday night. So it's to support the Magnolia, how you say it? Magnolia Police?
State Peace Officer.
Magnolia State Peace Officers. Association. So really good group. We're proud to be a sponsor. Others are sponsors as well. So looking forward to it. So again, the last weekend, it's always Labor Day weekend is when that's taking place. All right, this is another event that we do heading into this time of year, September 18th. So the Women's Resource Center, very valuable to this community. And Be the Light 2025 Right to Life Gala. And so the keynote speaker is Benjamin Clapper. He's the executive director of Louisiana Right to Life. So he'll be speaking. Again, city always sponsors this. So great event. The Natchitoches Meat Pie Festival will be taking place just a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after the Zydeco Festival. So, and again, most of these things, I don't know if these two are on there yet, but they'll get on the Go Natchitoches app. These are festivals. I don't know how many years the Meat Pie Festival, what's easy? How many years the Meat Pie Festival been going? Did it say on there?
No,
it doesn't say there,
it's been
but
a while.
it's been going for a long time. And it's free admission. So, and they really do have some good meat pies, and y'all know that meeting. They're going to come and they're going to give us some of that meat pie. So, I know we look forward to that one. All right. That's it? Okay. So, a lot of great things happening coming up, even if not now. The main focus is getting ready to go back to school, but then we get back into festival season. Car show not too long after the Meat Pie Festival takes place. So, excited about that. Those are our announcements. At this time, we'll hear a motion to adjourn.
I so move we adjourn. A second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned, folks. Have a great night.